I just totaled my car. What up everybody? I am the Mademoiselle and this is my channel, and today we are going to be talking about my first car accident. Now, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you would know I got into a car accident in May, okay? May 18th to be exact, which is Haitian Flag Day. So if you guys do not know, I had a 2013 Nissan Altima Sport. That was my first car and I loved it dearly. Her name was Onyx. Like, when I got Onyx, I was so fucking happy because that was my first thing that I've owned next to my apartment, but you know what I mean. Like, that was something that I really truly wanted for a very long time, and I finally got it and I was just like, oh my god, yes. And June, I think 30th would have been 1 year since I had Onyx, and I ended up crashing her on May 18th, 2019. I was devastated. I'm still upset about losing my first car, but it took a while for me to work up the courage to talk about this on camera, just because I feel like a lot of lessons could be learned from this story. Now, let us just say I am blessed, y'all. I am blessed, and this could have went way worse than it actually did, okay? First things first, make sure you head down to my sponsor at CarMarshal.com if you need a new car, a used car, any car. CarMarshal will be there to negotiate the best deal for you, and you know, you gonna be Gucci. You gonna be Gucci. They gonna hook you up. With that being said, make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, smash everybody you know that can help a sister out. Oh, let me get comfortable. Let me put my feet up for this, okay? So, like I said, I got into a car accident on May 18th, which was Haitian Flag Day. Now, if you've been on this channel for a while, you would know that I have been wanting to go to Miami's Compa Fest for Flag Day forever now, and I've just never fucking gotten to go. I was supposed to go with someone this year, but we ended up not going due to a whole bunch of nonsensical reasons that I'm not going to get into. So I hadn't booked my flight or hotel or anything yet when my best friend's best friend was having a graduation party and he wanted me to host it. Now, I could not give him a definitive answer because I was supposed to be going to Compa Fest in Miami. And I wasn't planning on going to this party in the first place because that's my best friend's best friend. That's not my friend. I really don't care. My best friend was going with someone, and that person ended up canceling on her, and she doesn't really associate with anyone that her best friend fucks with. So she wanted me to come to replace the person that was going to be with her. And I honestly didn't want to go. I'm telling you this right now. And this is lesson one. If you truly don't want to go somewhere, don't go. But then again, it could also be a lesson that everything happens for a reason, okay? I'm a firm believer of everything really does truly happen for a reason. Basically, I didn't want to go, but I went anyway. And upon getting there, I'm thinking, okay, I'm about to just sit and leave, okay? That's what I thought. Also, keep in mind, the only reason I thought that I was just going to be going to attend is because since I had said that I was going to go to Compa Fest, they already said that they found another host for the event, so I didn't think I had to host anything. I was just there to enjoy the party. But shit ended up going real left. This person had their graduation party. They invited over 100-something people, and only about less than half of those people showed up. This person's family was supposed to be in charge of bringing certain things. They didn't bring those certain things. The liquor wasn't there on time, so the bartender was just sitting there with nothing to do. Like, it was just a whole shit show. And since that's my best friend's best friend, she's feeling insanely like pressured to like fix everything and help out and do what she can to make sure that his party is not a disaster. So of course she's dragging me along to do these things. So we're putting cups together, we're bringing stuff inside, we're setting stuff up. Mind you, there's people just sitting around doing absolute nothing. So at this point, one of his family members is like, oh, you know, can you host, blah blah blah. And I'm like, you know what, whatever, I'm already here, these people are sitting here, they're doing absolutely nothing, I'll host. Is there like an itinerary what's supposed to be going on? They're like, no. I said, okay, do you guys have any game suggestions, any prizes for those games? No. So I'm like, all right, this is annoying. So already right off the bat, like, I'm kind of annoyed because it's like I came here because I wanted to support my friend and not let her go to this party alone, and now this is like chaos. Like, it's absolute chaos. It's unnecessary chaos, and it's just way too much. I can't do it right now. Like, I want to go home. Keep in mind, this event was supposed to start at 8 o'clock, okay? This person, I believe, was supposed to make their grand entrance around 9, and this event didn't kick off till about 10:30. So yes, about 2 to 2.5 hours late. That's when the event actually started, so everything had to be rushed. So eventually everything kicks off or whatever. I end up hosting for like literally like 10 minutes. It wasn't even long. Everyone eats, we're happy, and thing to note, I did drink that night, but I wasn't drunk. Like, I drank literally like a drink, and I think it was like a Long Island. I had a Long Island. It was watery as hell. I didn't drink before I went. Funny thing is, the night before, I had went out and I was drunk as fuck, and I was driving, which is really bad because I don't drink and drive. Anyone who knows me knows I do not drink and drive. It's a very rare occurrence. Like, I'll only drink and drive if there's absolutely no choice, like if I have to. But everyone who knows me knows, like, I'll literally make someone pick me up, or I'll literally Uber somewhere before I drink and drive. But like I said, I had one drink. That's fine. I'm not a lightweight. It's whatever. I could literally have a whole bottle to myself and still be Gucci, but I still won't drive. So I had that one drink or whatever. We ended up leaving. There was liquor left over, so we took the liquor. To this day, this bottle of vodka, because I drink dark, I don't drink light. I only drink light when I'm really trying to get white girl wasted, like when I'm really trying to get belligerent, okay? That's the only time I drink vodka, but it was free, it was left over, so we took it. I got into this car accident May 18th. It is now July, 11th. Have not yet took a sip of this liquor, okay? This bottle is sitting downstairs right by my door. Have not touched it whatsoever, okay? So we take this bottle and we're like, you know what? We're bored. We ain't got nothing else to do. Like, this party was a drag. Let's go find something to do. Let's go get dressed. Let's go to Dolce. Let's go to First Republic. You know, let's go somewhere else. So we you know, we rush into the car. And as I'm pulling up to turn, because there's a stop sign, one of my best friend's family members is like, oh, could you do us a favor? Can you put this in your car and drop this off at his house, which is my best friend's house. And I'm just like, I didn't want to be an asshole, because we all know how Haitians are. These are all Haitian people we're dealing with, okay? If you're Haitian, you know how they are. If you deny them a favor, like, that shit gonna get back to your parents, and then they're gonna start saying you're disrespectful and you're rude as hell and blah, blah, blah. And he happened to live, like, around the corner. Like, it was really close. It was literally, like, a 2-3 minute drive. So I was like, you know what, whatever. So it was lasagna and it was mac and cheese, okay? So we pull up, right? And I guess I'm blocking the driveway because he lives in a town. This person lives in like Roselle, maybe? Yes, we're in Roselle, I believe. I think. It has to be Roselle or Kenilworth. I think the party was in Kenilworth, but he lives in Roselle. And most streets in Roselle don't have street lights, and if they do, they're trash because you can't really see well. Like, it's super duper dark. So I guess I was blocking the driveway and I couldn't see because there was like a whole bunch of bushes and shit. So he came and he was like, oh, can you move up so I can park in the driveway? And I was like, oh, okay. So I moved up and he parks. And then we get out the car and we go in the house and we don't see him. We're like, that's interesting. Did he like pull up and leave? I don't know. I think my friend was lit because she claimed she didn't see him at all. But I'm like, no, he definitely is here because he definitely pulled in behind me because he told me to move up so he can park. So I was very lost about that. So basically, when we're leaving, because we're like, you know what, whatever, fuck it, we're leaving, and they get into this whole argument about how he wasn't there. The whole argument was based on the fact that he paid more attention to his other friends that attended his event as opposed to my friend who attended the event, and basically put everything together while no one was there to help, okay? Not one of these single people that he was paying the most attention to did anything, okay? They didn't help, they didn't set up, they didn't do anything. That's basically what my friend was saying, and she was highly upset, and they got into an argument over it. So the whole basis of me going to that house was to drop off the food. So me and my friend said, fuck y'all, okay, fuck you and your rude ass. You don't want to acknowledge everything that we did for you today, because we was really out here, y'all. We was bringing liquor to and from cars. We was putting wine glasses together, you know, them plastic ones. We was putting those together, a bunch, like a good 100 of them shits together. We was doing the most, entertaining the guests, making sure everything was together. And then these people come like 2 hours late and they acting as if like they did something and they did absolutely nothing, and it's just like, bro, like, are you kidding me? So my friend, honestly, I didn't care too much because that's not my friend, that's her friend. And honestly, I was more annoyed that I even wasted my time going to something that I clearly didn't want to go to. And at this point, I know for a fact that if I don't want to go to something, I'm not going to go. So basically, they're arguing, whatever, argument's over. We hop in the car, we're like, fuck you, we're gonna keep this lasagna, we're gonna keep this mac and cheese, and we're gonna keep this bottle, okay? So we start driving. I put in my friend's address because we decided we're going to go to her house first so she can get changed to go to my house, so I can get changed to go to Dolce, First Republic, wherever we are going. So I put in the address, and her address has 2 different addresses for 2 different towns. So it's the same street number and everything, 2 different towns. So I look and I'm like, oh shit, it's the wrong one. And at the same time, someone called me. So I'm doing mad things. To be clear here, we are in Roselle. Roselle street lights are trash on a lot of streets. So I'm driving and I'm putting in the GPS and someone calls me. So I'm like, okay, let me just pull over. And instead of like pulling over, I crashed into the car right next to me. I did not crash into some regular car, okay? I crashed into a Tahoe. Y'all, I don't think y'all understand how big a motherfucking Tahoe is. I crashed into a Tahoe. I had a 2013 Nissan Altima Sport. So way back in the day, they actually used to make cars with real material. So you already know my car is done up. Like, my car is done up. Alright, done up. Now, a lot of you are probably like,
oh, why didn't you just leave the scene?
Let me show you what my car looked like. The damage may only be on one side of the car, but I completely fucked up that one side of the car to the point where the car was not driving anymore, okay? I tried to put that shit in reverse, it wouldn't drive. I tried to put it in drive, it wouldn't go. This is like 2 o'clock in the morning at this point, guys. 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm trying to do everything, and at this point there's all these notifications going on my dash. If you have a Nissan Altima, you would know. It tells you everything that's wrong with your car, like verbatim with words. Everything, caution signs, replace this, blah 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 fluid, da 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 this, da da da, just laying it down for me. And I'm just like, oh shit, I just totaled my car. Now mind you, I hit the passenger side of the car and my best friend's in the passenger seat. Thank God we had seatbelts on because that impact was real. My back was killing me for a good month, y'all. Bruh, the amount of jerk, like the whiplash we caught from this was serious, y'all. Like, bruh, the food that was in the back flew forward. Okay, it flew forward. I had a clutch that was like right in the middle compartment. That shit flew under my seat in the back of the car. I'm just sitting here like, what? My friend's phone went missing. She's looking for it in the dark. My phone fell all the way by the driver pedal. Like, everything was in disarray, okay? But it was just like, all right, you know, remain calm. So I'm like, at this point, I'm in shock. And I'm on the phone because someone just called me. Now, I never touched the phone to pick up the phone. I picked it up through my steering wheel. You know, the steering wheel has a thing. The only thing I did touch is I did touch my phone to change the navigation, which was like 2 things, and I was doing way too much. So basically, at this point, all these people come up. Can we please be reminded that it's 2 o'clock in the morning? Why is there all of these people in the fucking street? These people come out 2 something in the morning, like 2:15ish in the morning. I think it was like 2:15ish.
Oh shit! Oh shit, yo, niggas wildin', oh shit, yo, that shit.
At least like 4 to 5 people. I don't know if they were just walking around smoking, if they were, I have no idea where these people came from. My friend said that they came from the car that was like ahead of the car that I hit. It was like a car or 2 ahead of the car that I hit, and they were most likely smoking in their car, and then it happened, and then they just, you know. And I find it insane that like this day and age, instead of asking how are you, what happened, can we get you some help, the first instinct people do is,
oh shit, oh this shit crazy, oh niggas wildin'.
What in the world is wrong with humanity? Like, I personally will never understand people who do that. Like, that really blew my mind. So I rolled down my window. I'm like, okay, can like one of y'all help me or something? Like, what the fuck? Like, and they're like, oh, are you okay? Are you good? And then this other dude, he's like, oh, girl, your shit is all the way fucked up. Like, you ain't going nowhere. At this point, I realized, yeah, I must have really fucked my car up because the shit's not going in drive, it's not going nowhere. So they called the police. I didn't call the police. They called the police, okay? At this point, I'm like, it's a wrap for me. It's a wrap for me. Roselle is not a place you want to get caught up in any types of car accidents in 2 in the morning, especially when you even had some Listerine, okay? Because that shit will pop up on a motherfucking breathalyzer, okay? So at this point, I'm like, bro, all the times that I've been intoxicated in a vehicle, the time when I'm really not drunk at all and get into a car accident is when I'm most likely about to get this DUI, yo. Like, this some crazy shit. Cop pulls up, he's black. I'm like, oh shit, all right. Now, if y'all ever seen videos of me in my car or whatever, y'all know I have the little Haitian thing and I have a rosary bead. Keep this in mind, because I think this is what saved my life, y'all. So he's like, oh, so what happened? I was like, to be completely honest with you, I got distracted because someone called me and I was putting in my friend's address into the GPS, realized it was wrong, tried to correct it and pull over at the same time where I hit this car. He's like, oh, okay, turn the car off. He's like, license and registration. So I'm looking for it, and I'm like, ah, shit, my license was in my clutch, which fell completely under my seat in the back seat where there's macaroni and lasagna and a whole bunch of shit. So I'm like, ah, damn. He's like, oh, another question, have you been drinking? At this point, I was like, all right. Anyone who knows me knows I don't lie for shit. I really don't. I really don't. I don't lie for anything. Very rarely do I ever lie, and if I do lie, I'm a really bad liar. And I was just like, I mean, a little bit, but not really, to be honest. Like, I probably had a drink or so. Like, we're coming from a graduation party. I was hosting the event. Blase, blase. And a lot of y'all are probably gonna be like, oh my god, you were saying too much. You ain't have to say nothing. No, I'm telling you, it saved my fucking life. He's like, oh, alright. He just walks away. I'm like, okay. He walks away, and at this point I go in my back seat and I start looking for my ID to give him, and I see this huge bottle. And this ain't a regular bottle. This is a huge, like one of those like bartender sized bottles of vodka that we took from the party. And thankfully my friend had a huge bag with her because she didn't go from her house to this party. She went from work to someone's house to get ready, so she had this huge bag with all her shit in it. I saw the bag, I saw the liquor, and I saw her in the car because she was still looking for her phone. I said, "Pon bouteille mette no saco." In other words, take the bottle and put it in your bag. Now, like I said, I was on the phone with someone, and that person happened to be around the corner because they were at the party with me as well. And I told him, like, yo, please pull up. I just got in a car accident and I need someone to bring me home. So he pulls up and I said, take the bag and bring it to his car. So she takes the bag, she hands it to my friend, and he puts it in his car. At this point, the cop comes back to me. He's like, all right, honestly, I'm not gonna breathalyze you because you may not pass it, but I am gonna have to issue these tickets though. I've never had a speeding ticket, a parking ticket. Well, I did have a parking ticket, well, supposed to, but I guess it never registered. I parked in a handicapped spot and my car got towed and I was supposed to get a ticket for it, never got that. So yeah, technically there's nothing on my record. I've never had any type of violations, no car accidents, no nothing. My abstract is clean. This shit devastated me because it was just like, oh my god, like, oh, I don't want no damn tickets. I don't want no tickets on my shit. Like, oh my god. But then again, I had to think about it. I was like, yo, I have a lot of friends who've gotten DUIs and I'm so lucky I didn't get a DUI. Like, what am I bitching about? Like, what? Like, what am I talking about? So I get a ticket for careless driving, which carries 2 points, but it's an $85 ticket. And then I got a use of a handheld device / cell phone ticket, which is probably like a $400 fine. I was supposed to go to court Tuesday and they rescheduled my court date to September. I hired a lawyer because realistically, if I was found guilty of both those, that's a lot of money plus the court fees, and the lawyer was only like $200. So hopefully he could get that expunged. This is my first offense. My record is super duper clean. There's absolutely nothing on my record. Never had a suspension or parking ticket, nothing. So I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm just waiting for that to be settled. He hands me the tickets or whatever, and my friend is still looking for her phone. And at this point, the cop is trying to speed this along, and I'm just like, why is this guy like trying to rush us? And he's like, oh no, fuck no, I live. When he starts speaking Creole to us, we're like, ooh, this man is Haitian. oh, bakon pou ki sa nou la, meaning, why are you guys still here? You guys need to leave now. Like, he's rushing us and rushing us. I'm like, I don't understand why this cop is rushing us. Like, when I'm telling you, he was rushing us so much. Like, this whole process literally was under 30 minutes. Literally, from me cashing the car, to the people coming out, to the cops coming, to me getting my shit to move to my friend's car and all of that, literally was less than 30 minutes, maybe 15 minutes. I'm telling you, max. It's Haitian flag day. I have my Haitian thing on my car, and we're well dressed too, guys. This wasn't no like rickety dinky party. We had all white on, okay, hair done, makeup slayed, okay. Y'all seen this picture on Instagram. This was the day. We was lit that day. We looked nice. So I guess he saw that I had nothing on my record. I'm sure he saw that, okay, it's Haitian flag day. I'm sure he saw, okay, these girls are Haitian. Look at the Haitian thing in their thing. They're speaking Creole. And he gave me a break. He cut me some slack, okay? So realistically speaking, I dodged a serious bullet, because what happens next? Now all these white cops pull up to the scene. And it wasn't like 1 or 2, it was like 4 extra officers. So now there's 5 officers here. For me hitting a parked car at 2 o'clock in the morning. Why y'all need all these officers? I'm like, oh God. So I saw, y'all know how I am with the po-po. I saw the po-po, I said, let's go. I went and I sat in my friend's car. My friend is still looking for her phone. This whole time she's looking for her phone, y'all. Can't find it, she can't find it. Now the cops are starting to harass her. Like, it was to the point where the original cop that pulled up to the scene, the Haitian cop, never even took a statement from my friend, y'all. Never took a statement from him, never took a name, nothing. Now these white cops come.
Oh, what's your name? What are you doing here? Why are you still here? What are you looking for?
All of these questions, I'm just like, whoa. I'm like, sis, please get your phone. Sis, get your phone so we can go. So we can, like, get your phone, get your phone. You're like, oh, where are you guys coming from? Basically asking the same questions that I answered to the other cop, and I'm just like, oh my God. But she's smarter than me. She just didn't answer any questions. She was like, I'm just looking for my phone. Leave me alone. Finally finds her phone, we hop in the car, that's it, right? Now, I have Metromile Insurance. Y'all, shout out to Metromile Insurance. They handled this accident claim extremely well. They put me in a rental. They paid for it. I didn't pay, basically, I paid like, what, $5 each day out of pocket, which is nothing. Everything was super duper Gucci. Everything was super fast. I barely had to talk to anyone. Submitted my claim, gave some details. They were lit, guys. They were really, really good at this. They towed my car or whatever, and the thing is, with Metromile, they give you a tracker to put in your car, okay? There's a tracker device you put in your car that tracks the mileage, because it's pay per mile insurance. There's only certain states that have this insurance, but if you're having a problem paying car insurance, or the reason you don't have a car is because you can't afford car insurance, Metromile is the way to go. I know they have it in New Jersey and Pennsylvania. Not sure what other states they have it in, but Metromile is extremely lit. It's clutch, y'all. If you live in any of these areas that they have it, you should definitely get it, because it's super duper affordable. I've never paid over, like, maybe I think 180 or 160 had to be the most I ever paid for 1 month of car insurance, guys. Yes, it is amazing. Cheapest car insurance, can't nobody beat that car insurance. And I have full coverage on my car, okay? Comprehension, collision, rental reimbursement, all that. All right, I have a tracker in my car. I could always check on my phone and see exactly where my car is. It's everything in perspective. It tells me where my car has been, how much gas is in my car, how many trips I've taken that month, everything. And that car accident happened around 2 in the morning. I probably woke up around 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. And I look at the tracker and it said my car was only moved 2 hours ago. So I'm like, where was my car at for the remainder of those hours that are not accounted for? So at this point, I'm like, all right. They didn't leave it in the middle of the street, because this is like a residential road. They're not gonna just leave a totaled car there. And it was moved somewhere that I ain't never seen before. It was moved on some random shit. Like, I have no idea. I don't know, okay? And I was just like, okay, that's very odd. Before it was moved finally to the junkyard auto body shop place, right? So the thing is with me, I am a very organized person when it comes to my car. I know where everything is. And I did say a lot of shit got fucked up in the car in regards to things that were placed in the car, like the food, the liquor, our phones. But as far as like my sunglasses, the glove compartment, stuff like that, everything was intact, because the car accident didn't affect any of that, okay? Keep that in mind. So it was 2 o'clock in the morning. There's bad street lights, can barely see in Roselle. So I was not able to see the extent of the damage the night of, okay? I didn't know how bad my car was until I went there on Monday to see my car. I felt extremely heartbroken, guys. This is my first car. I paid for this car with my own money, okay? It was under my name. I paid the car insurance. I paid the car note. I've put so much money into this car. Okay, actually not really. I had warranty, and warranty paid for most of the stuff in the car. But you get the point. Like, it was all me. Like, I bought this car. It was my baby, okay? Onyx was my baby. So it was just like, to see her like that, I was ready to cry. I was ready to cry. I was just like, bruh. Like, I had already got the rental from my car insurance. Metromile gave me a rental, so I just drove to the car lot to see, you know, what the car looked like. It was to the point where I passed by because I didn't think it was my car, y'all. I was like, oh, damn, this car done up. Oh my God, that's my car. That's exactly what happened. I was like, oh! That's not my car, bro. That's not my car. That's my car. My car is gone. Jesus Christ. Onyx is dead! Let me just get everything I need out of the car because I'm very sure they're probably gonna total it, like, at this point. I'm very sure. I start getting the stuff out the car and I start noticing some things. I'm like, Now, I always have a pair of Ray-Bans in the sunglasses compartment. They were down on the floor where on the passenger seat. And that did not happen during the car accident. I checked everything. Everything was intact. And they did tell me to take everything out before it got towed, but like, I had heels on, a white dress, lasagna on it. I just didn't think about that. I was like, I'll just go to the lot and get it later, you know? But I did check to see where everything was before I left that car. And then there was this other pair of sunglasses that I couldn't find for quite some time. I didn't know where it was. But whoever was going through my car, aka Roselle PD, definitely knew where those glasses were because those glasses were like on the driver's side now, like near the gas pedal. And then I had a backup battery pack in my car for, you know, just in case like my battery dies, and it was in my trunk and it was in a pouch. It's in this black pouch. I never touched it ever since I bought it, y'all. I literally bought it, charged it, put it in its pouch, and threw it in the trunk for emergency purposes. That was completely out. Like, the whole battery pack with the cables was out. The pouch was like discarded to some other part of the trunk. My parents had laundry detergent in the back. We always just keep it in there because I always take them to go laundry, to do laundry. And just a mess. Like, we had powder detergent and liquid detergent. It was a mess. And I'm just sitting there like, what were you guys trying to find? And I didn't know that the cops were able to go through your car without probable cause, without you giving them permission. Realistically, I understand it's in their custody and maybe they can, but I still find that a little jacked up. Like, I don't smoke, okay? The most I do is drink, and I don't really leave liquor in my car. And the liquor I did have in my car, I told my friend to put it in her shit to, you know, and that was just a one-night situation. It's not like I avidly leave liquor in my car. I don't do that. So it's just like, these men were trying to find something with my car. Because it's funny because even when I pulled off that night, I realized that they were still there, like flashing lights through my car and stuff. Like, they were trying to find shit, and it's just like, how pathetic. Like, how pathetic. This is ridiculous, and this is why I do not trust the cops, okay? I don't trust them because I know where I leave my stuff. I know how I leave my stuff. I'm a very organized person, and I know someone went through my car. Point blank, period. After this, I ended up having a rental for like 3 weeks. They finally decided they were going to total my car, and they paid most of my car off or whatever. And then I decided to get a new car. So I was carless for like a week. I got a new car. I got a 2016 Mazda 6i Touring, okay? Her name is Shadow. She's so beautiful. I love her so much. I love her, but I do still miss Onyx. I miss my old car because that was my first car. That was my first baby. And then, you know, I really missed her a lot until I looked at my paperwork for that car, y'all. Everything genuinely happens for a reason. First of all, before that car accident, I was going to take her into Meineke because there was something wrong with it. Like, I don't know, like, I would start the car on rare occasions and it would just do this hesitant sound. Like, it wouldn't want to click. Like, it was weird. It could have been a starter problem, I don't know, because the car ended up being totaled and no one checked anyway. And I was like, oh, well, at least I don't have to do that anymore, right? And then I ended up looking at the paperwork for Onyx that I signed about a year ago, because I only had Onyx for a year. And I was locked into a very bad deal. I was definitely overpaying for that car, and my goddamn percentage was insanely high. Like, the percentage, the APR for that car was really high. So I'm kind of happy I got out of that, to be honest. Sometimes blessings do come in the craziest ways, even though I had to get into a car accident, go through a major bout of depression, suffer severe whiplash, and basically fuck up my whole upload schedule for the month of May. I got a new car that is way better perks. I have like free oil changes forever. I have warranty on this car. I have gap insurance on this car. I also have full coverage on this car as well, and I'm basically paying the same as I was for the other car, which was 3 years older. And it's just like, that's very interesting. I was definitely overpaying, but you know what, it's whatever. And I also had a lot of other issues with my first car, which I think I did do a story time about. I'll have it carded or linked down below. Lots of things to be learned here. One, do not ever drink and drive, whether you're drunk or not, because sometimes you're not drunk, but the breathalyzer will say that you are. And sometimes, and the thing is with me, I had been drinking the night prior, and I'm sure that shit was still in my blood, okay? It's a blood alcohol test, pretty much. I'm sure the liquor was still in my system, so it would have said that I was drunk as hell, and I was nowhere near drunk. I had sobered up from the night before, but I'm sure all that shit was still in my system. If you don't want to do something, don't fucking do it. Tell the truth, because sometimes it could save your motherfucking life. I genuinely feel like if I had said, oh no, I wasn't drinking, he would have breathalyzed me, because realistically speaking, even though I wasn't drunk, I hit a random parked car at 2 in the morning in Roselle. If he didn't breathalyze me, one of his colleagues would have tried to breathalyze me. That showed up later on, okay? So yeah, very interesting situation. Had to work up the courage to talk about this without crying, because I'm really still upset, okay? I really was thinking about buying Onyx back, but then I thought about it, I was like, where am I gonna put this damn car? Like, what am I gonna do with it? Some people were telling me to like buy the car back and sell the parts, which I really could have genuinely done, but to be honest, I just was like, fuck it, I just need to get over this, get a new car, call it a day, whatever. I don't want to go through all of that hassle of selling parts on eBay and doing all of that. But let me know what you think about the story down in the comment section below. Have you ever gotten into a car accident? Do you still have your first car? What happened to your first car? What happened in your first car accident? Have you ever had a DUI? Let me know. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, do all that. Get your merchandise. Follow me on social media, and I'm gonna see y'all next time.